So I kept our force bag out here to also break down our Strength Ultimate Sandbag. So if you're looking for a Ultimate Sandbag to start off with very much of a strength emphasis, focusing on a lot of very familiar gym exercises like squats and rows and presses and deadlifts and so forth, the Strength Ultimate Sandbag is a wonderful size. It'll give you a wonderful blend of movement training along with that more familiar strength-based training. Now, as you'll see, even though it has the same length as our Force Ultimate Sandbag, it has a much bigger width because its loading capacity goes from 40 to 80 pounds. It must be much larger. So again, if you're starting, we generally recommend about 40 pounds. Intermediate, more about 50, advanced, more 60. Now, even though I said it has a loading capacity up to 80, the reason we recommend about 60 on the advanced level is, again, as you go to that max capacity, you lose a lot of the mobility of the weight. It'd almost be more advantageous to go to the next size of Ultimate Sandbag. So, what you'll notice is that both these Ultimate Sandbags also start to have flaps on the ends. So the reason we have flaps, not handles, is because we learned very early on, if you put handles on the ends, people will grab them and they'll want to do cleans and presses and other drills that put their shoulders in negative positions. So like I said at the very beginning, we have the handles at a certain width. You'll notice they're wider than the smaller ones, so that puts you in a better position for your shoulders. So what are these outside handles for? What we do is we can roll them up and we get a nice, tight, thick grip. So we can do a lot of grip training, which helps a lot of stability in our shoulder. We can do one arm training, like one arm rows, one arm presses, one arm cleans. It gives us extra versatility to the Ultimate Sandbag. The one thing we don't recommend is grabbing the end flaps like that. That's not what they're meant to do. They're meant to be rolled in so we can get a nice, tight, thick grip and give reinforced shoulder stability and core activation. So you'll notice too that we have suitcase handles on our Ultimate Sandbags. The loading capacity on that is about 80 pounds. They're not meant to be max effort because the stress is too great. You'll also find snatch grip handles on all our Ultimate Sandbags. And the snatch grip handles are used primarily for snatches. When you clean, when you deadlift, we recommend using the neutral grip handles because it puts you in a better position to engage the body in better posture and core activation. So there's a lot to consider, but it's not overwhelming. It's just a different way of thinking. So again, the Strength Ultimate Sandbag is a wonderful way to get into that more strength-based part of our system. It gives you tons of versatility and allows you to really maximize both movement and strength conditioning at the same time.